students, my name is Malay Roy from St. Norbert School, Damu. Today in this video lecture, I am going to discuss about class 12th chapter 1 relation and function. Now first talk about relation. What relation is? Relations is actually a subset of a cross product of A cross B. It is called Cartesian product of A cross B. It is always expressed in ordered pair. Here we can see that this is the example. Let's see this example. Here all the first element belongs to set A, all the second elements belongs to set B. So here we can see that minus 2, 0, 1, 3 and minus 3, 1, 3, 4 are the two different sets we are having. If we do a Cartesian product, then its subset is called relation. After relation, let's talk about functions. Functions are a special type of relations. Here in this diagram, we can see that every element having its one and only one image in set B. That is called functions. Let's talk about examples of relation which is not function. Now see this arrow diagram. In this diagram, this is a relation but not a function. Why is it so? Only because in this one, minus 2 having two images in set B, which is not possible in terms of function, but it is a relation because every element in set A having its image in set B. Now let's talk about types of relation. First is empty relation. Empty relation is defined as if no element of A relate to any element of A. Here this one, so answer become 5. Universal relation, if each element of set A related to every element of A is called universal relation. Now move on to reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Reflexive, in reflexive every element is related to itself is called reflexive relation. In symmetric relation, let us suppose in a set A and B is there. Okay, so AB is related to relation, therefore BA also related to the relation, that is called symmetric relation. And transitive relation is a relation in set A where A1 and A2 belongs to relation and A2 and A3 belongs to the relation. This implies that A1 and A3 also belongs to relation. Now let's talk about types of function. Functions are generally three types: one, onto and many-one. One is called injective when every element in set A having its image in set B is called one function or injective function. Move on to onto or surjective. Surjective are those functions when every element in set B having its image in set A is called surjective, and many-one means more than one element in set A having its image in set B is called many-one. So when we talk about one and onto, it is also called bijective also. So this is the types of function. Now let's talk about types of function through mapping. Here we can see that this is a general function because every element in set A having a image in set B. Now move on to this one arrow diagram. This diagram is injective but not surjective. Why? Because every element in set A having its image in set B, but every element in set B doesn't have image in set A. Here this one is having no relation in set A. That's why it is not surjective. In the third arrow diagram, we can see that it is a surjective but not injective. Why? Because in this one, these two having a same image in set B. So this is not possible in terms of function. That's why it is a surjective but not injective. Now let's talk about this one. This is a bijective function because every element in set A having its image in set B and every element in set B having its pre-image in set A. That's why it is called a bijective function. That's all for today's class. I hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you. Have a nice day.